noite, pessoal, e sejam bem-vindos a mais um Cine UPi aqui na TV UPi feita pra você. Pra quem gostou dos filmes de terror aí, hoje eu vou mudar um pouquinho o segmento, o tema pra vocês, pra gente dar uma variada e pra não assustar tanto vocês, né, pessoal? Certo? Antes de começar, eu gostaria de deixar um recado pra quem tá chegando agora e acompanha aí a gente, já sabe, mas para quem está chegando, eu gostaria de avisar vocês que aos sábados, a partir das 8h30 da manhã, nós temos um novo programa chamado UPi Café Entrevista, certo? Na última entrevista nós falamos com o nosso prefeito municipal, Leonardo Bortolin. A entrevista foi super bacana, super descontraída. Agradecer aí o Léo Bortolin que nos deu a oportunidade aí dessa entrevista. Eu sei que a agenda dele é sempre cheia, mas ele aí guardou uns minutinhos para nós aí. Gostaria de agradecer também ao pessoal do Lírios Hotel que cedeu o espaço e tem cedido, né, todos os sábados para nós gravarmos aí. A gente toma um café da manhã maravilhoso. E aí fica uma dica para vocês também que quer morar bem, né, até porque eles possuem flats lá. E também um maravilhoso café da manhã, uma sala de eventos maravilhosa para você que quer fazer um evento para sua empresa, para você que quer dar a sua palestra, dar um curso. É um local muito bacana. Um pessoal muito gente boa, até a Débora aí, que é a gerente do hotel, que sempre nos recebeu com muito carinho. Tá certo, pessoal? O nosso muito obrigado ao Lírios Hotel e também ao Léo Bortolin, que nos cedeu essa última entrevista aí, certo? Sábado às 8h30 da manhã nós teremos uma outra entrevista com uma pessoa também que eu considero um grande amigo aí, uma pessoa bastante especial. E eu vou deixar uma surpresa para vocês aí. Quem me acompanha nas redes sociais já sabe quem é, né? Não é surpresa. Mas para quem não me acompanha, vai se surpreender aí, porque a gente está buscando pessoas aí do nosso município, tentando tirar dúvidas de vocês e tentando aí fazer o nosso trabalho de entrevistar, de buscar respostas para vocês aí como população. Nós também buscamos sempre entregar o melhor para vocês e também somos população, assim como vocês, também queremos respostas. Então, foi uma entrevista muito bacana com o nosso convidado e toda semana eu vou trazer um convidado especial para vocês aí, certo? Sábado, às 8h30 da manhã, UPi Café Entrevista para vocês, certo, pessoal? Bom, vamos lá. Para quem está acostumado, todas as noites eu vou trazer um filme para vocês. E hoje, um filme bastante especial também. É um filme que já foi regravado várias vezes, certo? Mas o original é baseado numa peça de teatro. Eu estou falando de Cyrano de Bergerac. É um filme de 1950, tá certo, pessoal? E ainda assim, por ser um filme de 1950, ele retrata uma história que se passa entre 1640, então ainda mais de época, certo? É uma história de amor com um pouco de drama aí, do jeito que vocês gostam, certo? Cyrano se apaixona por sua prima, mas apesar de ser muito feio, ele acredita que não tem chances e acaba ajudando seu amigo Cristiano a conquistá-la. Mas tudo aí no meio da história acaba tendo uma reviravolta. E você vai ver agora, aqui na Cine UPi, feita pra você. Certo, pessoal? Cyrano de Bergerac agora, certo? Prepara a pipoca, traz o cobertor, chama os amigos, a família e vamos curtir mais um filme especial aí pra vocês. Certo? Um bom filme e a gente se encontra daqui a pouco. Até lá, pessoal!
Thrice happy he who hides from pomp and power in sylvan shade or solitary bower, where balmy zephyrs fan his burning cheeks.
Clown, king of clowns, leave the stage at once.
Who is it?
It's Cyrano.
I was afraid he'd get this.
Thrice happy he who hides from pomp and power.
Wretch! Did I not forbid you to appear this month?
Yes, be quiet. Quiet. Go on, Montfleury.
Thrice happy he who...
He who, indeed. Donkey, say rather he-haw. Be gone. Or must I come and help you off the stage myself? What? Still there?
Where balmy zephyrs fan his burning cheek.
Fat swine, if you dare breathe one balmy zephyr more, I'll fan your cheeks for you.
Messieurs, if you will protect me.
Proceed, proceed.
Go on. Sir, I will not allow you to insult me in this manner.
Really? What manner would you prefer?
Quiet down there. We'll tolerate no more of this. Go on with the play, Montfleury. This is
Unless these gentlemen retain their seats, my sword may bite their ribbons.
Who is this braggart?
My cousin, sir.
Well, Montfleury, still no exit? Very well, then. I enter with knife to carve this fat, stuffed goose. I pray you do not crowd my scabbard here. She may put her tongue out at you. Silence! I say be silent! And I offer one universal challenge to you all. Will all who wish to die please raise their hands? Approach, young heroes. I will take your names. To the first man who falls, I'll build a monument. Who will head the list? You, sir? No. You? Ah, no. Anyone? Anyone at all? Not one name? Not one finger? Very well, then, I go on. Attend to me, full moon. I clap my hands 3 times, thus. At the third, you will eclipse yourself. Ready? 1.
How dare you? I demand, I insist. I call upon all the nobles.
2.
This is an outrage. You hear, an outrage. Nothing on earth will move me from this stage.
3.
Fair ladies and noble gentlemen. But, Monsieur de Bergerac, why have you done this to our Montfleury, an admirable actor?
I have 2 reasons, either one conclusive. First, he is an abominable actor who mouths his verse and moans his tragedy. Second, well, that's my secret.
But you closed the play.
It is not a very good play.
Huh. And the mere money? Possibly you would like that returned to these good people. Yes?
Yes. Here, catch.
Well, monsieur, you are hereby authorized to close our play every night on these terms. Ladies and gentlemen, your money will be returned. Kindly pass out quietly. Good night. Good night.
Your cousin is an extraordinary man, madame.
Oh, I agree. Soldier, poet, philosopher, musician, playwright.
All those?
Yes. And the best swordsman in Paris.
Really? Now, I should have thought the Vicomte here had that honor.
Tell me, madame, that comic mask, that nose, presently he will take it off?
No, monsieur, he keeps it. And heaven help the man who smiles. Good night.
Oh, monsieur! Monsieur! When do you leave Paris?
Sir?
Why, after what you've just done to Montfleury, did you not know that the Comte de Guiche was his patron? Who is yours?
No one.
No one? No patron?
I said not.
But the Comte de Guiche has a long arm.
Mine is longer by 3 feet of steel.
Yes, but what a skill.
You may go now.
But...
You may go. Well, tell me, why are you staring at my nose?
Oh, I was not staring.
Does it astonish you?
Why, no, I've been careful not to look.
Oh, and why not, if you please? It disgusts you then?
But no, I
Does
never...
its color appear to you unwholesome?
By no means.
And possibly you find it just a trifle large.
No, small, very small, tiny, infinitesimal.
What? You accuse me of absurdity? Small my nose? Why, magnificent my nose. You pug, you knob, you buttonhead. Know that I glory in this nose of mine, for a great nose indicates a great man. Genial, courteous, intellectual, viril, courageous. Whilst that face of yours, that blank, inglorious concavity which my right hand finds on top of you, is as devoid of pride, of poetry, of soul, of picturesqueness, of contour, of character, of nose, in short, as that which at the bottom of that limp spine of yours, my left foot...
Oh, help!
Presently, this fellow will grow tiresome.
Oh, he blows his horn.
Well, will no one put him in his place?
If you will allow me, observe. Monsieur, your nose. Your nose is rather large.
Rather?
Oh, well.
Is that all?
Well, of course, if you...
No, young sir, you're too simple. Why, you might have said a great many things. Why waste your opportunity? For example, thus. Aggressive. I, sir, if that nose were mine, I'd have it amputated on the spot. Practical. How do you drink with such a nose? You must have had a cup made especially. Descriptive. 'Tis a rock, a crag, a cape. A cape? Say rather a peninsula. Inquisitive. What is that receptacle? A razor case or a portfolio? Kindly. Ah, do you love the little birds so much that when they come and sing to you, you give them this to perch on? Cautious. Take care. A weight like that might make you top-heavy. Eloquent. When it blows, the typhoon howls and the clouds darken. Dramatic. When it bleeds, the Red Sea. Simple. When do they unveil the monument? Military. Beware, a secret weapon. Enterprising. What a sign for some perfumer. Respectful. Sir, I recognize in you a man of parts, a man of prominence. Or, literary, was this the nose that launched 1,000 ships? These, my dear sir, are things you might have said had you some tinge of letters or of wit to color your discourse. But wit, not so. You never had an atom. And of letters, you need but 3 to write you down. A-S-S. Ass.
Puppy, dolt, bumpkin, fool.
How do you do? And I, Cyrano, Savinien, Hercule de Bergerac.
Vicomte, come.
Such arrogance, this scarecrow who... Look at him. No ribbons, no lace, not even gloves.
True. I carry my adornments only on my soul, decked with deeds instead of ribbons, mantled in my good name and crowned with the white plume of freedom. But I have no gloves. A pity, too. I had one, the last one of an old pair, and lost that. Very careless of me. Some gentleman offered me an impertinence. I left it in his face.
So be it.
You shall die exquisitely.
Oh, a poet.
Why, yes, a poet, if you will. So, while we fight, I'll improvise a ballade for you, and as I end the refrain, thrust home.
Will you?
I will. Ballade of the duel at the the Théâtre de Bourgogne between de Bergerac and a barbarian.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, that? The title. Stop. Let me choose my rhymes. So, here we go. Lightly I toss my hat away, languidly over my arm let fall the cloak that covers my bright array, then out swords, and to work withal. A Lancelot in his lady's hall, a Spartacus at the Hippodrome. I dally a while with you, dear jackal.
Where shall I skewer my peacock?
Nay, better for you to shun this brawl. Here in the heart, through your ribbons gay, in the belly, neath your silken shawl. Mark how my point floats, light as the foam, ready to drive you back to the wall. Then as I end the refrain, thrust home. Ho for a ride. By your finest way. You break, you cower, you cringe, you crawl. Tack can I carry your last essay? Show me the turn of my hands forestall. Life with its honey, death with its gall. Show me the turn of my fancy roam, free for a time till the rhymes recall. Then as I end the refrain, thrust home. Refrain. Prince, pray God that is Lord of all, pardon your soul, for your time has come. Pass, fling you a slant to sprawl. Then as I end the refrain, thrust home.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, please, the performance is over. Close the house, strike. But leave the lights. We rehearse the new farce tonight.
Wait. Fools who love only to watch a fight will have you ruined if you listen to them. Think of the enemies you've made. Montfleury, the Vicomte, if he lives. All those foppish marquises. The Comte de Guiche.
That politician.
He's the Cardinal's nephew. There's power there.
And power here.
Young fool. Take an example from me. 20 years a captain. While others, who know only how to deploy their forces at court, now dangle a marshal's baton.
I know. Well, someday I will avenge you, too.
Impossible. Come on, let's go to dinner.
Dinner? No, not I.
Why not?
Because I have no money.
But the purse of gold.
Farewell, paternal pension.
Then you have until the 1st of next month.
Nothing.
What a fool.
Yes, but what a moment.
Pardon, monsieur. A man ought never to go hungry. I have everything here. Please.
My dear child, I cannot bend this Gascon pride of mine to accept such a kindness.
But I...
Yet for fear that I may give you pain if I refuse, I will take something. A grape. One only. And a glass of water. No, clear. And, half a macaroon.
Nothing more?
Why, yes. Your hand to kiss.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Idiot.
Dinner? Drink? Dessert? More deuce, I was hungry. Abominably.
Tell me,
Anything.
why do you hate this Montfleury?
A very bad actor.
Come now, the real reason, the truth.
That fat goat who cannot hold his belly in his arms still dreams of being sweetly dangerous among the women. Sighs and languishes, making sheep's eyes out of his great frog's face. I hate him ever since one day he dared smile upon... Oh, my friend, I seem to see over some flower a great snail crawling.
What? Is it possible?
For me to love, I love.
Whom? May I know?
Whom I love? Think a moment. Think of me. Me whom the plainest woman would despise. Me with this nose of mine that marches on before me by a quarter of an hour. Whom shall I love? Why, of course, it must be the woman in the world most beautiful.
Most beautiful?
In these eyes of mine, beyond compare.
Wait. Your cousin, Roxanne.
Yes, Roxanne.
Well, why not? If you love her, tell her so.
My old friend. Look at me and tell me how much hope remains for me with this protuberance. And I have no more illusions. Now and then, I may grow tender, walking alone in the blue cool of evening through some garden fresh with flowers after the benediction of the rain. My poor big devil of a nose inhales April, and I follow with my eyes where some boy, with a girl upon his arm, passes a patch of silver, and I feel somehow, I wish I had a woman too, walking with me under the moon, and holding my arm, and smiling. And then I dream, and I forget. And then I see the shadow of my profile on the wall.
My friend.
My friend. I have my bitter days knowing myself so ugly, so alone.
But your wit, your courage. Why, that poor child who just now offered you your dinner, you saw it, her eyes did not avoid you.
That is true.
Well then, Roxanne herself, watching your duel, pale.
Pale?
Yes, her lips parted, her hand at her breast, thus. I saw it. Speak to her, speak, man.
She might laugh at me. That is the one thing in this world I fear.
Pardon, monsieur. A lady outside asking for you?
Monsieur?
Duenna.
I have a message for you from a certain lady. She desires to know when and where she may see you privately. She has certain things to tell you.
Certain
things?
She wishes to see me?
We go tomorrow at dawn to hear Mass at Saint-Roch. And afterwards, where would you suggest?
Where?
Well?
I am thinking.
And you think?
The shop of Ragueneau?
Yes. Ragueneau, the pastry cook.
Who dwells?
Rue Saint-Honoré.
Rue Saint-Honoré.
We are agreed. 7 o'clock. Until then, monsieur.
I'll be there. To see me.
You're not quite so gloomy.
Well, after all, she knows that I exist. Imagine she has asked to see me.
So, now you're going to be happy.
I'm going to be a storm, a flame. I need to fight whole armies all alone. I have 10 hearts. I have 100 arms. I feel too strong to war with mortals. Bring me giants.
Quiet, please. Shh. We're rehearsing back here.
Going.